Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this morning for a throwback movie review. Sorry that I stopped talking for a second. I had a piece of hair on my phone. And this is for Spider-Man 3 that I know most of y'all have been anticipating for a little while. So I'm going to discuss what I watched, what I know I've watched, and let you know my thoughts on this movie. So let's dive into this review. Now, this stars Peter Parker, or Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker, and pretty much life is good for him, and he's about to propose to Mary Jane Watson, who is Kristen Dunst. And I think the original Spider-Mans were good, but this one has, I don't know, I really like this one. It's just I didn't like the direction it was going in at times. Uh, with some scenes, not every scene's bad. Uh, Pretty much this black goo, or known as Venom from outer space, gets into Peter Parker's makes a suit for him or whatever. And then it consumes him and turns him into an angry Spider-Man, or angry Peter Parker, or Spider-Man, or whatever. And there's this uh what's his name? Eddie Brock or whatever, or Topher Grace. Yeah, Topher Grace. That's what his name is. I was trying to think of his acting name at first. But uh yeah, he later on becomes the black goo monster, or Venom is what you should call him. Like in the new uh uh Venom movie, which I thought that was terrible in my opinion. I don't know. I have a few issues with Venom. The script was bad. The pacing of the movie was bad, and yeah, I don't have any desire to watch it. I'll review the new one that's coming out next year, but yeah, I just had issues with Venom. But to get more back into what I was talking about, there's uh there's some new characters in this movie. Sandman. Um, then you have Eddie Brock, like I said. Uh, Trying to think of her name. Uh, Dallas Bruce something or whatever. Dallas Byers something. I can't remember her acting name, but you may have to remind me in the comment section below. But yeah, this movie takes a while to finish, mostly. It's not a very long movie, it just has a lot to explain to close out the Spider-Man series for Tobey Maguire's series. But I think it leaves people wondering what's going to happen next with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, because it ends pretty okay, I guess. But yeah, it just, towards the end of the movie, well, Harry, or uh James Franco as Harry Osborn, fights Peter Parker, or Tobey Maguire. They get in a fight in the beginning of the movie. Then Harry gets unconscious, and uh pretty much he Sorry that I'm taking a while to explain it. I'm just trying to remember each scene that I know I've watched. Because it has been a little while since I watched the movie, but I just didn't want to watch it online last night because I was doing other things. And I've lost track of time to actually take the time to watch it last night. But uh, I was watching Inuyasha or whatever last night, an anime show. But yeah, it's not a bad movie. I wouldn't say it's something I would consider watching all the time, but I guess it is watchable at times. So out of 10, which I gotta rate it now, out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. This is not a bad movie. It's average. Um, he does get revenge on the guy that killed his grandfather or whatever. Peter Parker does, and it was uh, the Sandman guy that did it, but it he it was an accident mostly. You see towards the end of the movie it was. He starts explaining it more, and the story closes out pretty well with the Spider-Man 3 movie. So that's good that it closes out pretty well. Sorry for this long video. I had a lot to explain about Spider-Man 3. And I hope I explained it all right to you guys. I know there's a lot more details in the movie that I missed out on. But, yeah. There's a few people that die in this movie. Towards the end of the movie. If you've seen the Spider-Man 3 movie, you know that Harry dies at the end of the movie. And Eddie Brock does too. Or was the Venom. He's like, "Oh, Peter, what are you doing?" And then he just jumps into where Peter's detonating the Venom thing that was possessing Eddie Brock. And then Eddie Brock joins the Venom thing, and then boom. Just kaboom, mostly. Not like a big explosion. It was an explosion, but yeah. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Spider-Man 3 movie, if you've seen it. And I'm sorry if I did give away spoilers too much. This movie's been out for a while, like 13 years now. So, I think mostly everyone has seen it now. Because it is on regular TV channels and all that. Or you can just buy it on DVD or whatever. It's like $5 or something. But if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. Sorry for the long video and all that. I just had a lot to explain with this movie. And I think I cleared it up a little bit. With some parts in the movie. I wouldn't say this movie's terrible. I just had some issues with it. With how it was going and how it was closing the chapter of Tobey Maguire's as Spider-Man. And I thought he was a really good Spider-Man. And the story behind it was really good. But for the third one, it had some issues, but nothing too major to where it's gonna really suck. But I saw on IDMB that it got a 6.2 out of 10, and I was like, oh damn. But I will return to you for some. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos this week. I probably not a lot of track reviews that much anyways. But I will return to you Friday for the Crossfaith Species extended play review and the 1975's new album, Notes on a Conditional Form, I think it's called. I'm doing that album review. Then there's only going to be one album review for the next Friday, and that's going to clear up. That's going to end the month for May. So there's not going to be a lot of albums coming out in the month of May. I know Max's Color Vision got delayed to September 18th, 2020. So that's a little ways from now. It was supposed to be out May 22nd, but it got delayed, which is unfortunate. But I hope you enjoyed this very long throwback movie review. I don't usually make throwback movie reviews very long, but this one I guess is pretty long. But I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.